Last time on Dragon Ball NXT. Under the supervision of Sprouse, the Saiyan warrior, our heroes Axel, Nymph, Fava, and Flambe interrogate the captured Black Bow Namekian soldier in hopes of getting answers about the attack on the Neo Budokai tournament. Despite intimidation tactics from Sprouse and first-hand experience with the couple's life-draining abilities, the only lead they gain is a mumbled, confused murmur. Having seen the team's resolve and strength in the middle of a crisis, Sprouse offers the team a spot on the world-renowned Saiya Force, a group of warriors dedicated to the protection of the planet. Sensing the Saiyan knows more than he's letting on, Axel demands answers about the attack, but the hero refuses to answer in kind. Sprouse also informs Nymph that they are a Neo-Tuffle, a race made specifically to wipe out the Saiyan race, a lineage Nymph was wholly unaware of. Meanwhile, Bean attempts to persuade Fava to not join the Saiya Force, worried for her son's safety. But in the face of the young warrior's determination and display of skill, she reluctantly relents. With all our heroes now on the same page, Sprouse invites them to Vegeta City, where the first obstacle of their training resides, the futuristic Gravity Chamber, a room that intensifies gravity at increasingly higher magnitudes to test and train a warrior's strength and stamina. After an exhausting lap around the room, the warriors retire to their chambers to await another day of training. All of them, except for Nymph. Lured away by a hateful sign, the Neo-Tuffle is incapacitated and kidnapped by a mysterious Saiyan assailant. Are they an extremist looking to eradicate the ancient threat to their species' existence? How long will it take our heroes to notice their companion's absence? And what dangers await them as they go to Nymph's aid? Find out all of this and more on this exciting episode of Dragon Ball NXT.
Hello, ladies, gentlemen, and others. Welcome back to another amazing adventure of Dragon Ball NXT. I am your wonderful host, Nell Celestine, the face of the Treasure Tales channel, and this time I actually remembered to hit record because nobody reminded me.
Well,
Oh no!
you should be able to remember that, just saying.
Quick reminder, hit record right now.
I hate all of you. I asked you to do one thing before he starts, and then did you all forget? Anyway, you'll notice that one of our amazing guests, unfortunately, is not here today. They are unable to attend. They are currently out at adventure on their own, so that is why they are not here.
But before we move any further, let's of course do what we normally do. We'll have each of you, go around and introduce yourselves before today's game. We'll start with who we have here. Axel, begin. Tell us.
Oh God,
we've
Is
lost
his
him again.
Is his voice again?
Axel,
Quick, hold on. Let me press and hold the power button.
Mm-hmm.
it's those damn Windows updates.
I
The
knew we
Caro
shouldn't be
OS
letting him
seems
on
to have a
DOS.
problem with its sound driver.
We shouldn't have been using DOS.
Alright, can you guys hear me now?
Yeah. Oh, way to go, Flambe. You were able to stop and... Have you tried turning it off and on again?
I remember doing that for some old pervert. I had to turn off the TV and turn it back on in order to get it to work so he could watch his exercise routines.
Excuse me? Vi? What the hell? Anyways.
Okay. Anyways, I am Blaze409. I play Axel, aka Model G. You can generally find me on Treasure Tales in a bunch of different places. I play as Renard in Tales of Harmonia R. I am the DM for Dimension Chasers. You can also find me over at Saturday Morning D&D, where I play in their Jujutsu Kaisen game. If you like the stuff we do here, probably like the stuff they do over there as well. You should go check them out. And that's really it.
Lava.
Hello, I'm Minty Rose. I'm just an artist from the Creative Cave. Creators Cave. I don't know what y'all call it no more. But you can just see me on the
Cave.
disc. You just see me on in the server, the Discord server. And with that butcher execution, next person.
Oh, well, the next person would technically be Flambe, but, you know, we've already heard Nell's spiel. The face of the treasured tales. You channel.
Mwahaha, you cannot surpass my power level.
Anyways, hello everyone, my name is From Zero to Shiro, but you can just call me Kaio Shiro, and I will be the lovely SK for Dragon Ball NXT. I hope you guys are excited as I am for this episode as we continue on with the adventure, unfortunately without our favorite, bitchy Neo Tuffle. I can say that, it's been longer than, you know, the first couple minutes of the video. Anyways, but we will... Don't worry, we'll see that Neo Tuffle again. But Faye would kill us if we went too far without her.
Obviously.
But without further ado, let's begin. Right, you guys have just finished your training that you had, right? As Sprouse takes you into a large rounded building, right? Entering the doors, you see a very nice interior. There's basically like this large like living room, right? It seems to have been recently renovated. It's very nice, right? With that, Sprouse goes, he keeps talking. All right, so while you guys are training to be in the Saiyan Force, this will be where you're staying for the time being. There's room for each of you, as well as a few other members to join, but it'll be a communal area.
Do I have to stay here? Can't I go home?
No, I think it's better that you stay here. It'll help you build up team building. Don't worry, there's a fully stocked kitchen. And no, you cannot eat the month's supply, Flambe.
Alright, well, I call cooking duty.
What'd you say, Flambe?
I call cooking duty.
Well, all right. Don't worry, I'll let you guys deal out what kind of chores you'll do. But you'll be able to at least grab your rooms for now. It's at this point you do hear someone else talking as they enter the room. You guys being all the way over here is...
Oh my god.
As a woman with pink hair kind of opens a door, right? And she goes...
I'm trying to get Axel in
What are you
frame.
eating me for?
I'm trying to get you in
Axel,
frame.
where are you going? Axel, come back!
You are
Malfunction.
you're literally behind Sprouse to the point where you were completely blocked from the camera angle.
Malfunction.
There. Is this better?
That's
This
a little bit better, yeah.
There you go. There you go. Now you can center it this way.
I was trying to get a decent camera angle, and here you are, just like, okay, we're just gonna put all the tokens in front of each other.
Hold on, let me just, we just one here, one there. Perfect.
Why?
No. Anyways, joking aside, we'll move everyone back, and we'll continue. As she kind of walks in, clipboard in hand, or a tablet in hand, actually, as she's scrolling through stuff. This is the other reason you all should stay here is it's one of the most highly secured facilities on the planet. Starting, she clicks a button. You hear this whirring of electricity as it goes through the place, and she goes, "Now."
Fava like just jumps to like hearing the intense electricity.
It eventually becomes a dull hum, but it was just it starting up. This way. Gotta make sure that you will meet them. This is Stalking. She's currently the CEO of Capsule Corp Enterprise.
Good to meet you.
nice to meet you.
Well, it's a pleasure to meet all of you too, including the quiet one over there. She looks over at Axel.
Like,
He nods.
Fava starts like looking around a little bit.
But for the time being, this should be a place where you guys can come and feel safe. After the attack on the Neobudokai, Sprouse asked me to increase security. And now that I activated it, no one should be able to get in or out that isn't supposed to.
I was about to say I was gonna go tug on Sprouse's sleeve, but I realized I did not draw him with sleeves. So
He has no sleeves.
I know.
Just short sleeves and shoulder pads.
Hey, he's got
Short
the
pant,
jacket
no.
thing. Oh, the jacket
yeah,
vest thing.
I took his jacket.
Mhm.
Have you seen Nymph?
Need turns and looks. I thought she was right behind us. You know what? Nymph will join us eventually. She's probably just out exploring the grounds.
I do
Okay.
not know about that. She has not been behind us for quite some time.
They're fairly large grounds, but well, look, why don't I go look for Nymph and you all keep stalking a little bit of company?
Hey, are you gonna use that thing again?
Thing.
That really fast move.
The what?
Oh, when he found me and then like brought me here, he was like super duper fast.
What? His eyes just sparkle.
He looks and goes, I have no idea what you're talking about.
Mwah.
I will be back. As he With that,
Can't keep getting away with this.
with that,
She's
stalking.
gonna look over at Pop and go, he did something like this, and she like rubs rubs the bridge of where her nose would be.
It's just,
He's just gonna try and do the
it's
same.
just you pinching, like, get the part. Like, you can see it
Like-
scrunch, and then you just let go, and it's just, you know, like when you grab a putty, and you, like, grab it with two fingers and pull it up, and it stretches a little, you let go, and it just slowly goes to shape. That's what I imagine you just did. Just
Yeah, it's something like that, but your squishy flesh is not quite the same, so I'm not sure how it works.
I don't think I got it either.
with that, Stalking does look at the three of you and goes, so, hi. I
Hello.
don't know what Sprouse intended. I don't really have anything for you. I built the place, right? Made sure everything was up to code and board. Probably a little bit past that due to the fact that, Saiyans might have been staying here. And yeah.
Well, you got one, and she gestures at Fava.
I mean, yeah.
No,
I don't know.
I know. Don't worry. I was watching your matches. You guys did great.
Yeah, I'm still rusty.
It was on TV, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm. It was on Capsule Corp Entertainment.
Mm.
Oh yeah, CCE. I think Dad watches that a lot.
Don't say
Oh?
that.
Who's your dad?
His name's Boo.
You see her stop, looks at you for a second, and goes, must be a different one. Anywho.
Gonna do that
Oh.
slow motion blinking where one eye is like they have a delay between each blink.
She gets closer to you, Axel.
Mm-hmm.
She notices the insignia on your shoulder, and she goes, "Oh, you're one of Caro's models."
That is correct.
I don't suppose that you would mind, coming with me to R&D, just to give you a little once-over, a quick scan.
I would mind extremely.
Oh,
If you want my
fine.
schematics and blueprints, you can get that from Dr. Caro.
She never wants to give those up.
Hmm.
Well, her work is quite ingenious,
I know. That's why I want it.
and that's exactly why you're not going to get it.
Oh, look, I was just asking. I mean, you joined the Save Force. You're a big boy. You can make your own decisions.
And I've decided that you are not getting my schematics.
Okay. I won't bring it up again. But if you ever do change your mind, she hands you a business card.
Just like the little, like a slot somewhere on his arm or something, and just puts it, it just slides in the card like,
He's got his, he's
like a card reader.
I'd still imagine he's still got his arms like that. She like chose the card and he doesn't move, so she just like tucks it in between his arms that are crossed.
Okay, so I do have a question before you run off. Is there any locks or restrictions on the gravity chamber?
Seeing as you're new, I would assume. Technically, if you want to go into the schematics, it can't go over 1,000 times gravity.
Oh no, I want to go in and train.
Oh. Unfortunately, once we installed it, that's entirely up to Sprouse.
Figures.
Well, technically not entirely up to Sprouse. There are other commanders here that have access with their own teams that are allowed to train in it. It was a large ask to recreate this technology, so we were only able to make the one currently. I am thinking about making a newer one, though.
Tell you what, I'll make you an amazing meal if you let me have access.
To the new one? Oh, we're still working on it. We're trying to make sure that it's ready for mass production, so people can have, their own gravity training at home.
I'm not sure if
The
I would trust experimental gravity right now.
the only problem is we can't seem to get the RGB to work properly. It just always goes to red.
That silent moment of everyone slowly looking at each other and shrugging. Wouldn't know nothing about that.
But what about the main one? If I make you a really good meal, can I have access to the main one that's currently there?
Are you talking about? Look,
The
we
big
haven't.
one we were just training in.
I don't have access. Look, the
Hmm.
Seiya Force bought it. At that point, I no longer have control over it. So you would have to ask one of the commanders. Specifically, most likely for you, it'd be a Sprouse.
Well then. So how
It
long
is
have...
entirely possible that he'll allow you. He is trying to train you to be the next generation.
That is true.
Yeah, but he's not here right now.
Well, how long have you been working here?
Since I took over for Capsule Corp.
It's in the family?
Of course, I inherited it from my grandfather.
Oh. I'm beginning to understand.
That must have been a long time ago.
Hmm?
I mean, my dad has been around for a very long time before he had me. So to have a grandfather, that must be even longer.
Yeah, that is how that works, I guess.
What is it, like
Well,
1,000,
I hope I don't
2,000
look
years?
that old. What? What?
Gotta be, what, 5,
No,
6,000 years?
What?
no. What?
Flambe, I do not believe that is how human life cycles work.
No.
Their generations tend to only be a couple of decades.
Oh.
I
I would
mean,
really hope that I don't look that old. Do I look that old?
no.
I
should
am
probably go to the
unskilled at
spa.
telling the age of a human.
So is that what Carol programmed you with?
She did not consider that to be super useful information for my ability to fight.
Fair. No, you look fine.
At first, I thought you were calling me old, and I'm not that old. Look, I might only be 10 years younger than Sprouse, but I look damn good for my age.
It's hard for me to judge humans on that, but, I'll say this. You do look really good.
Thank you. You're cute yourself. Stop it with the flattery. It will get you everywhere.
Huh. I wonder why my mom didn't tell me about that.
Well, if flattery works, then, that's better than candy with my dad.
Wait, so your father's more like swayed by sweets?
Yeah, give him a chocolate bar and he'll do anything.
Out of character, would I know much about Boo?
Roll me some kind of history.
Some kind of fit.
Yo, that's my favorite kind of roll. Some kind.
Some kind of history. Let's go.
Do you have anything that would give you a bonus in, historical fact checking or?
Oh, I would presume not. Yeah, I don't think being a clever thinker is a factor in any of that. That's more combat oriented, but I got 17.
17? You
Mhm.
don't know much about Boo, right?
Mhm.
What you do know is from like historical textbooks and people talking about, the great hero of our world, Mr. Satan. Anyways, so
Shiro.
I said it on purpose this time. Anyways,
Shit, we don't have to edit that out.
Okay.
did you say we have to edit that out?
Oh yeah, so wouldn't we?
No.
At this point,
Did-
whatever.
Didn't suppress the last one.
Oh, I
Anyways.
see.
Oh my.
Okay then. I thought after
Anyways.
last episode we could.
Look, when it comes down to it, anyways, point is, what you've heard about,
Mhm.
the hero Hercule, right? Past that, what you know about the Boo, is that they took the northern mountain area, right?
Mm.
And that's where, like, they currently, like, all their houses. It's where most of the Majin reside. Not Majin typically don't leave their settlement.
Interesting. So, then how did you end up here? If you all lived in the north?
Oh, Sprouse came and let me out and then said, "Hey, yeah, you gotta try out and then join."
Huh.
And I'm like, "Okay, I guess." It's been a very long time, so I'm really rusty. So I'm nowhere near as strong as I used to be.
The question I have is, I've known Sprouse since I was a little girl. How do you know Sprouse?
Like I said, he let me out.
What you gotta wear?
I don't know. It was some kind of dark spot.
She leans over to Axel. It's just like, are you getting any of this?
I have no idea what she is talking about.
Do you want to come back to my lab?
I like my chances over here with Fava right now.
Now, all this discussion is making me hungry. Where's the kitchen? I'm gonna whip up something for us.
Aren't we literally in the same room though?
Oh, the
Okay.
kitchen is all the way in the back. It can hold up to 1 month's supply for 4 people. So,
That
you
doesn't
know.
sound right. That sounds like a 1 week supply for me.
Oh no.
Unfortunately, that's what I was asked for.
Well,
So that's what we
you
did.
know what? I will ration.
Yeah, let's ration.
All right, so standard human portion sizes. I only know Majin and Sprouse, so this is gonna be difficult to judge.
Majin and Sprouse, the species.
Majin and then Sprouse. With that, she does go, well, I'm going to head off for now. Which one of you is technically in charge at the moment?
Uh,
They all just look at each other.
yeah, we're all just like, oh.
Well,
Hmm.
normally you're put into like having a squad leader, someone to kind of dictate things on
There's only one way to solve this.
missions.
What?
She's gonna look at both of them and raise up her fist.
I raise my fist. Why are we doing this?
Is Axel
Axel-
getting in?
He reluctantly raises a fist.
What do we
Rock,
roll?
paper, scissors, shoot!
What do we roll?
Let's roll a
Let's
d4. If it's a 4,
Yeah.
we re-roll.
So 1 is rock, 2 is paper, 3 is scissors.
Yeah, this is the most important roll of the day.
I'm borrowing
What?
Take
My
it back up.
My dice!
I got a 4, so I gotta re-roll. Got a 4, so I need to re-roll.
I got
Oh,
it too.
boy. I mean, let's see how this works this time.
I got a 1.
I got 2.
I also got it too. I guess we're re-rolling again?
Hold on. I said 1 was rock, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
2 was paper.
Mm-hmm.
So both of you have flambe, you're out.
No!
Alright. Let's do this.
Alright.
Let's see how this goes. I got 3 scissors.
You better hope for paper. Oh
I got a
no!
rock.
It's rock! Truly, this is democracy in action.
Yeah. That was mine.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Anyway.
Anyways, so you guys, all play this, and eventually it looks like Axel is the winner.
Huh.
Okay, so I guess that makes Axel leader. Got you.
For now, at least, I guess.
For the time being, I guess.
Wait, if he's a robot, did he cheat? Did you
I
use
don't-
advanced mathematics to calculate the probability of winning this?
He's gonna turn around and just walk away.
By the way, you now have the tablet with the security on it.
God.
As with that, Stalking goes, well, it was a pleasure to meet all of you, but unfortunately I've got to go, right? Got to take care of everything else at Capsule Corp. But it was truly a pleasure to meet you, Flambe, Fava, Axel. Don't worry, we'll talk later. Bye!
Bye. So the kitchen was in the back, right?
Come on, Papa.
So,
We're going to cook.
I know we just started, but
Mhm.
we need to take a short break.
Oh dear.
Oh no.
I will be right back.
All right, stand by.
Ah! To the kitchen.
All right, and we're back. Okay, It took a little bit longer because I was re-rendering out the eye catchers to lower the volume. Also, Shiro, can we get some background music? There we go. Thank you. So yeah, Fava, let's go to the kitchen. Come on.
Here. Alright, let's head over to the kitchen.
Alright, so what do we got in the kitchen, Shiro?
All right, so you guys go to the kitchen. There's an assortment of every kind of food that you would want, right? It's very nice, lavish, looks like a professional kitchen, right?
Ooh.
Alrighty. Is there an apron?
Quite a few, actually.
Ooh, aprons. We are plural.
I'm gonna grab one that says, don't mess with the grill master on it.
I'm gonna grab the cute one.
Alright. Time to grill something good. Alright, Fava, I need you to make a sauce that I can pour over the meat.
Like,
Probably something
good.
with a little bit of savoriness.
Right, some kind of barbecue.
Alright, well here's what you can do. And she's going to give like a few pointers and suggestions while she's preparing a big honk of meat over top of a grill. And I would like to roll my culinary skill. I'm not hearing any objections.
Sure.
I said go ahead.
Oh, you didn't hear that.
We go in here.
Weird.
Well, I shall.
I got a total of 9.
Uh-oh. Well, hopefully my sauce is better.
That's such a bad roll with my +5.
I got a 13 on the sauce.
Okay. Wow, I'm not used to this grill. What is with this? This heat's a little too much.
I guess the question is, with a low roll, would it be overcooked or undercooked?
It'll probably be just a little bit burnt on the outside, I would say. Too much heat.
There you go. Too much heat.
Dang. But still edible. That's good.
Yeah, the outside's a little bit
Fava's like-
crispy, but you know.
Edible is questionable, but okay.
Ugh! If I was like rubbing his chin like, wait, can Axel even eat?
He turned us down last time.
Can Nymph eat?
Well, she said she couldn't taste. Doesn't say she couldn't eat.
Hmm.
Yo, we got 1,000 zenny.
Oh, wow.
Money!
Tactical Duelist, thank you very much for the zenny.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Like
Yeah, guys. You know, you guys will get 1,000 zenny to add to your sheets for when you guys buy stuff.
We.
Someone write that down in
Yep.
the Discord as well. That way, we make sure to give Nymph her 1,000 as well. I'm not gonna punish her because she's not here. That's not
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
somebody asked in chat, and I did say yes, she would still get it.
Mhm.
Oh, we got a health check.
Thank you so much.
But it means we might have more food. Rusty.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, let me
Just,
just take some of
die.
that sauce that you made. We'll pour it
Yeah,
over
these,
top
like-
of the meat.
I'm assuming I made it in a pot or something. Like,
Alright, now if we serve this with some potatoes...
and there's probably like a basket of potatoes or a sack somewhere.
Alright, I'm going to roll again to try to fix this mistake.
Okay.
Uh-oh. Let's see.
15.
It's better than the 2 it almost landed on. Oh, no. It would have been a brick.
Ava's head was hiding that one.
That is a 15.
Nice.
The 15 on the potatoes?
15 on the combining the potatoes with the meat, yes.
It works excellently.
Oh, thank God.
Excellent. And for last but not least, we're going to put a little bit of garnish on it. And then she sprinkles a little bit of salt. And she does that whole holding it up but doing the
Oh, yeah.
The Salt Bay.
Yep. And voila! And it's like a massive haunch of meat for each of us.
Ryu in the chat. No! No!
Salt flambe.
Don't be Salt Bay.
No, why be Salt Bay when you can be Salt
Let us be
flambe?
Salt Bay. Why not?
No, it's not Salt Bay, it's Salt flambe.
Yeah. Now, how we eating this? How I like, and it just
We
use a
gotta
little
make
knife
one
and
each.
fork.
Knife and fork? What kind of a horrible monster do you think I am?
Your slowly looks down.
Here, and she's gonna give you a set of chopsticks.
I'm sorry, that broke me for a second.
Sprouse is able to eat stuff like this before with just chopsticks.
Huh. Alright. It's just gonna use his chopsticks on this humongous slab of meat. Alright.
Flambe's just sitting there and watching for a moment.
I mean, his eyes light up a little bit. He's not one to talk with his mouth full, so he's just kind of enjoying it. Guys, his first meal out all on his own. It's so good.
Yeah. It's good. We'll go with that one.
She's gonna only wait wait for you to try to eat it for like a minute before she tells you, yeah, you can go ahead and use a knife and fork. I mean, I can't hold you to Sprouse's standard for eating. After all, especially when I'm gonna do this, and she picks up the bone on the other end and just eats the entire thing.
Like out of the Looney Tunes or something?
Not quite, but like she's like taking big ass bites out of it.
Oh. Man. If that's how you do it, he's gonna try and grab the bone, and he's like struggling to lift it up because he's not that strong. And he's like, just goes back to the knife and fork.
Well, you know, training can probably help with that, and you know, food, especially good meal will really help us, right?
Yeah. I haven't trained too much like this, so that gravity was kind of, he just rubbed his chin like, yeah, my face did just hit the ground during that.
Oh, you and me both. I wasn't even expecting that. I just got thrown in the door.
Alright. What took you so long?
Well, a lot changes in the last couple 100 years.
How do you mean?
Well, I don't remember this city being here.
Oh, you got lost. Okay.
Yeah, I was like looking for a person.
Wait, Sprouse didn't tell you where it was?
I thought Vegeta was a Saiyan's name.
That's true.
So I was like flying all over the place looking for somebody named Vegeta.
Oh. Okay. Well, we're here now, so... But, yeah, this is, good food, though.
Excellent.
Has a slight chewiness to it, but...
Yeah, I'm like getting used to the cooking equipment here. It's a little bit different than the one at home.
He's just remembering, like, the little grill at his home. Because this
Flambe's
place is
thinking
like...
about like the fully stocked and operational kitchen provided by the Hercule family.
Man, right? I'm sure that was great looking. Meanwhile, we have like a 5-star restaurant like kitchen here.
I'll get it down, and then we'll have like a really good meal, and then so good even Axel won't be able to say no. By the way, how do we cook? Maybe we can cook him like a can of oil grease or something.
I don't think we should do that.
Well,
So while you guys are chatting about
with
that-
hot chocolate or something.
Let's not set the place on fire.
So while you guys are chatting about that, right? We're gonna cut to Axel. What are you doing, bud?
Oh, I was waiting for this whole scene to end. I was gonna come back.
Is that what's gonna come in on? Is talking about cooking the oil?
Sure. I do not require you to cook anything for me.
I told you, more food.
Oh, okay.
Androids such as myself are both incapable and not desiring to eat food like living people like yourselves.
Ah, do you drink coolant?
I do on occasion need to replace my fluid levels. However, it is not like eating or drinking as you would call it. However, that is completely unimportant right now. Have either of you seen Nymph? Good lord, hard to stay in that accent. Have either of y'all seen Nymph recently?
Not since the
No.
gravity chamber. Sprouse was going to go look for her. That's when we split up. Remember?
Yeah, I asked Sprouse, and he tried to say not to worry about it.
I do not have much faith in Sprouse's ability to get things like this done.
Oh. I mean, he does a lot of work.
True.
I am still unimpressed after the incident at the Neo Budokai.
I mean, that was
Can
unexpected.
you do that technique that he did? And she puts both of her fingers, pushes them into where her nose would be.
I do not know the technique you're referring to.
Ah.
Regardless, we might need to go find Nymph ourselves.
Okay, do you have an idea where to look?
Well, most likely on the path from the gravity chamber to here would be a good place to start.
True.
Alright, just a second. She's gonna finish the blast of her food and then start washing her dish right quick.
Yep, I
She's
gotta
a
wash
chef.
my
She's-
dishes.
She's a good cook, but she's not going to lift the dishes faster.
So she's
Yep.
the opposite of Ellie.
I'm gonna clamp after myself.
I
Oh god.
was gonna say she's the opposite of Sophia.
Yeah, she's not the opposite of Ellie. Ellie just orders takeout and then throws out the disposable dishes.
Oh god.
Anyway. Well, once you two are ready, let's go ahead and start looking.
Alright, let's go.
Okay.
He is squad leader by winning rock, paper, scissors.
Like I thought she was with us most of the time.
She was with us during the training, and then as we got out, she was already out there waiting with Sprouse.
Yeah, and so I guess shortly after we left to come here is where we might have lost her.
That does seem most likely.
As we're walking towards there, Flambe is trying to consider different ways to like mix coolant with oils to try to see what she can do for
my
adding
God.
flavors.
We're not gonna have a house.
What if I mix high mileage oil,
If I mix
With
nitrous oxide,
vegetable
with,
oil?
Oh.
I can mix some nitrous oxide with with maybe some gasoline and some, oh, I know. We can mix in a little bit of coolant in there and a strawberry.
For panache. Anyways,
Oh my god.
joking aside, though, right? You guys get outside, right? You're around where you guys were at for the gravity chamber.
Can I look around for any evidence of where she went?
Yeah, go ahead and roll me a perception-like skill.
I believe I've got specialized. Give me 1 second.
Axel is just built different, guys.
Yeah.
We've been through this. She
What
followed
do you-
the instructions to a T.
Mm-hmm.
You sure about that?
Sure, let's go with that. Pros. Optical analyzer. Would that work?
Sure.
That's a
Look,
plus
look.
5.
Look, Axel. Look with your special eyes.
Oh my god.
Okay.
With your Android eyes, see.
Tell me, tell me, Axel, what do your android eyes see?
My brand.
Not much. 13.
13.
I cannot roll in this game. Jesus Christ.
To be fair,
the
none
other
of us have
tower.
been rolling none of us have been rolling very well.
13, you say?
That is correct.
Let's see. Let me think. 13 is good enough to pass, right?
Mm-hmm.
Normally, I'd say you see footprints, but she's a slime girl. I don't know how heavy she is.
Uh-oh.
I don't see footprints.
And we can fly, so it doesn't make much of a difference.
That's right, we can. But none of us have flown before, so we might be sloppy.
I will say this. You do notice a place that, given your ability to predict mathematics and probability, right? You are able to see there's a slit in one of the buildings. It's like an alleyway, sort of, right? That it looks like one of the cameras for that area, right, has been completely moved. And it's not moving on a correct axis anymore.
Well, that's peculiar.
What?
Well, that camera over there, it looks like someone has moved it from its typical position.
Huh.
Well, that seems like a lead, if any.
That might prove to be not a good sign for things to come, if that is the case. I'm going to go ahead and head on over there and see what I can see around there.
Alrighty. You head over that direction, right? You could see some track marks, right? But they seem to stay within the alley and then just vanish. So obviously someone took off.
Well, this is most concerning.
Oh, so you do notice it looks like at a point they were dragging something.
Well, this certainly is not a good sign.
What?
Looks like something was dragged before disappearing from in here.
Oh. Oh, boy.
Dragged? Was it like... Does it look like it was one thing that was dragged, or does it look like two? Like, would it be a pair of feet? Or is it like the corner of a box? What are we looking at here?
Shiro.
I mean, I'll say it looks like... It's all together.
it appears to be all together.
All right. Well, let's follow the road. See where it goes.
Well, you already can, just in this alleyway, right?
It's dragging the alleyway and then disappears.
Oh, they might. Well, either they're somewhere hidden here, or they flew away.
I'll
That
look
is most
topside,
concerning.
and I will fly up and have a look around.
I'm gonna
Oh,
just
okay.
look around here.
You fly up, right? Go ahead and roll me perception. Do you have any pros or cons that will add to it?
Not that I'm seeing for this. I mean, I have motivation, but that wouldn't really apply here.
Okay.
That is a nat 12.
No, unfortunately, you just see the bustling city itself. You don't see anything discernible.
I don't see anything that looks like our wonderful friends. I do see Kami's cookout, though. We'll have to go there later.
I will never understand your fascination with food such as this, but so nothing that could help us find Nymph?
Not from up here.
Oh. Let's see here.
You said you were looking down at the ground.
Yep.
Yeah, like if the camera was like misplaced or like moved, maybe there's something nearby that could be like influenced or something. Something out of place.
Roll me your investigative abilities.
Would I
Do
be
any
able to
pros or
apply my
cons?
clever thinker?
Yeah.
Huzzah! Okay, there we go. +5. Oh, wait. Oh, it's a 9. Damn it. Oh, no,
Total
no.
is a 9, or you rolled a 9?
Total's a 9.
Or no?
Ah,
You're not noticing anything.
I'm gonna start rolling on the other tower, man. This tower stinks.
It does.
It's the tower,
You know
obviously.
what? You know what the cause of this is? You haven't slapped our logo on the front of the towers yet.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Well,
We don't have a logo on these towers yet, so right now they're just acting out in angry revenge.
Good lord.
like, Fava's got like his hands clasped together, like up towards his face, trying to like think. Well, we fought. Some of us fought her. We've seen her fight. Do we know what her ki would feel like?
I am in. Oh, okay, never mind.
I mean, Axel, you can't sense keys, so...
That's what I was gonna say. Like, I am incapable of sensing key.
Oh,
But Fava and Flambe, you two would be able to sense the key.
Hell yeah.
Maybe. I mean, I was eating most of the time during that, so I don't know if I paid too much attention, but when we were in the training room, I would have had a little bit more time, so I suppose I can try to see if that...
would I be able to apply my clever thinker on that one?
No, because you're not thinking.
Damn.
No thoughts empty.
Ugh.
You should,
You're sensing key. This isn't a... You know what I mean?
Yeah, okay, I'm using the other tower here. This other tower sucks. I got 2.
I
These
got a
towers mean nothing.
I think they both suck, just differently.
Yeah.
No, you guys aren't able to sense the key.
Oh no.
This wouldn't have happened if she had actually joined us for dinner the other night.
Wait, what?
Well, I do have Well, I do believe I know one person might be able to help us.
Who?
Brief.
Huh?
Well, she is in charge of security and such, correct?
Oh, you mean stalking?
Stalking. Oh my! I don't know why I said brief. Yeah, stalking.
That would be
Because
a
I don't know
everyone
why.
thinks it's Bulma Briefs, but Briefs is her father, right? There's no
Mhm.
last name. It's just Bulma.
That is my bad. Stalking might know about the security footage and stuff like that.
Right,
I
the
mean, we-
footage.
we do know the location, and we would have a rough time.
I was hoping not to have to see her again, but I suppose we're gonna have to go back.
Yeah. Darn.
What if I use 2 different types of coolant and mixed in a little bit of oregano?
I don't think we should be putting natural spices into the gasoline.
No, no, not gasoline, just into the coolants.
Oh,
At that point, Axel's just gonna turn away. It's gonna start going towards.
yeah.
I did get Stocking's business card. We're gonna go follow that.
All right, we do.
Oh, I know. What if we get some coolant and mix it
Are you
with,
gonna
like-
call?
Does it not have like a location on it? Or do I? She's like a CEO of a company. That's right.
Yeah. Are you gonna call the number?
She also told me to go visit her at the lab as well. So
Are you heading now to Capsule Corp?
you know what? Yes, I am.
Are we gonna
Oh.
fly?
Is it okay? Is it a different town from where we are? Oh, is it a different? Oh, it's very far away.
It's near West City.
Oh,
How far away is that?
where are we?
We're over here.
Vegeta.
Oh,
Okay. Okay, I assumed that she was closer than that since she was here fixing her stuff.
that's fine. I have a cell phone.
I gotta take
Sure, we
off.
can call her.
What is
We
happening?
have a cell phone.
Oh my god.
Nymph just appears.
Ah,
All right, so
the
you
mystery's
go-
been solved.
You know what? I'm gonna lock it there anyway. I'm already done. I already did this. So you call, right? As you call, you do hear a lady answer the phone. She just goes, "Capsule Corp Enterprises. This is the reception desk. How may I help you?"
Who has the phone, or is it me, or is it you?
It's you. You're the one calling.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. This is Fava's phone. I was wondering. Well, hello. This is Axel, aka Model G.
In the background, you can just hear a. This is Stalking. How can I help you, Axel? Have you decided to come visit? I'm so glad you asked.
Well, I figure since your company and such provides security for what is the most secure place in the world, or one of the
Uh-huh.
most secure places in the world,
Mm-hmm.
it would appear that one of our team members has been kidnapped.
Oh, dear. Do you know what happened?
Well,
See, you hear she starts getting very serious. It's no longer that like playful trying to get you to go to the R&D lab,
Mhm.
right?
mhm. Well, she left the training, the gravity chamber with us, and when we reached where we met you, she had disappeared. We went to go back and try and find her, and we found one of the cameras had been moved from its typical rotation to where it would no longer see inside of a alleyway. We went to go inspect that alleyway and found drag marks and everything just kind of disappeared from there. And seeing as neither us nor Sprouse have been able to find her as of yet, most likely she is currently missing.
With that, you do hear is from off to the side, you can hear her go, "Move, get out of the way. I need the computer." And there went my controller. Anyways,
Oh no.
I moved something and the whole controller just fell off my desk. But anyways, she through the phone, you can hear her. She starts, typing away. About how long ago was this?
I assume being an android, I could tell her like the exact time that we left the training room.
You hear typing again. She takes a moment. I see. Do you still have that tablet I gave you?
That is correct.
Alright, why don't you go ahead and look at it for me? We're gonna look at the same video. She sends over the video of the time when you walked out, right? You can see as Nymph stops, turns, and walks into the alley. Into which Stalking goes. Now, this other camera should have been watching inside the alleyway. But it seems someone moved it earlier in that day. I just can't see when that happened.
So what if we used a bit of coolant, a little bit of antifreeze, and some lemon spritz?
So, what's she saying?
Unfortunately, it would appear as though she went into that alleyway and then disappeared. Before that happened, someone had moved the camera, which means this is likely premeditated by somebody.
Okay.
Is there any footage?
Ooh, big words like premeditated.
Oh,
But
I am an android.
we already determined that. That's nothing new.
but is there maybe footage on that camera of anyone who would have moved it?
Stalking? Is there a video of whoever moved the camera?
Unfortunately, no. It must have been moved before we even...
Is there any cameras
Activated
from the,
the
other
system.
side of the alley? Or looking in that general direction?
Well, out of character, did Sprouse or anyone else mention to the party about the potentiality of Nymph being targeted?
I
know,
think so.
Mention
I
it
know Nymph was
specifically to
warned.
Nymph.
I don't know if we were.
I don't
No.
think so. Definitely not Flambe, I can say that for sure.
Because he didn't really talk about it during the actual tournament. He just kind of glanced over it. It wasn't until, till he was talking with her by himself that he would have said something. So,
In that case, question. I
yes.
am a robot. So hear me out. I do have optical analyzers, right? Could I have read their lips while they were talking about it?
Oh, you weren't there when they were talking about it. That's the thing.
Damn it. I'm trying, guys. I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah, it's fine.
Alright, so if this was premeditated, who would do this? And why?
Wait. Wait, no. Sprouse did say something that... Well, Tuffles used to be an enemy of Saiyans?
and Neo-Tuffle. Those are different, aren't they?
Maybe. And he said it briefly, but I don't know. Maybe there's some Saiyans here that didn't like her being here.
Well, that is quite possible.
Out of character. Yes, I do remember he actually at least made a comment about that.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, wait, yes, I can roll with this.
Alright, that's good, but there's a lot of Saiyans here.
It's a start. And I am a Saiyan. And
So did you take her?
I
That's
was,
what I was gonna say.
I was literally with you. I think
She's gonna
think
turn her
she's
hand into the shape of a lamp and go, "Where were you on August 14th at 2:35 p.m.?"
with you.
Oh.
All right. Well, Miss Stalking, I do appreciate your help.
Well, I truly do hope that you're able to find your friend. What
But
you
we'll-
might be able to do is to check the bioscanners and see if you're... It can't tell you where they were, but it can distinctively tell you how many of... Well, I hate to say this, but there are many different races on this planet. How many of each individual race was on the grounds at a given time?
I do appreciate it.
So I don't know if it was, modulated for you correctly, Axel. So you should probably come by the R&D lab just so we can
Thank
make
you
sure
for
that
your
it's been-
thank you for your help, Stalking, and he'll just hang up the phone at that point. Father, next time we have to contact that woman, you will be the one talking, not me.
Okay.
And Father back his phone.
It has a little bunny charm on it.
Well, she did say to try the Lifeform analyzers. She said that it would be able to tell us how many of each Lifeform were on the grounds at any given time.
Okay, then do a check before and a check after.
Well, I don't have that on me. I assume there's a security location where we can find that information.
Does the tablet not have
She said
that?
on the tablet.
Oh, did she have the tablet? I'm
yeah,
sorry.
she said on the tablet.
Oh, okay. I just heard you said that to try that. I'm like, oh, okay. I guess it's a
We're
thing
all-
I can do.
The
We're all
tablet
gonna-
is the command center for the security.
Okay.
We're all gonna be huddling around the tablet like just a couple of monkeys, like, oh, technology.
Yeah,
What's this
I'll
button
check
do?
it. Yeah, I'll check it right now to see if there's a Neo-Tuffle on the base.
There is not.
Ah.
Currently, it shows a Majin and several Saiyans within the vicinity of the base in there, right?
Mhm.
One or two humans.
Mm.
You are invisible to the system as of right now.
Huzzah!
That'll be an interesting tidbit for later, maybe.
I'm going to keep that going for as long as possible.
Yep.
You're waiting for that Teen Titans moment where someone storms the base and they're like, "We have the tablet and control the security." Beep 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 beep, and then Axel's just like, "I can walk through it freely, motherfucker."
I'm
So
not gonna
there's-
lie. A bit of the inspiration for my character was Cyborg.
Oh, I
Really?
figured. Anyways,
All right.
So,
now we just need to get you the Axel mobile. Anyways,
Well, all right. I want to rewind it until there. Can I rewind the readings?
Mhm.
Can I rewind until there is a Tuffle?
yes.
How long ago was that?
well, I don't have an exact time for you at this point, but it was shortly after you came out of the gravity chamber.
All right. In that case, I then want to see the reading of different types of life forms about 10 minutes before, and then 10 minutes and then going up to 10 minutes after, when she was disappears from the readings.
Consensus: before there is 1 Saiyan and 4 humans more. After there is 1 less Saiyan and 4 less humans.
Well, it does appear, Father, that it was not just Saiyans who took her. It appears as though it was most likely 1 Saiyan and several humans.
So they're not here on the grounds anymore.
That would be correct.
Okay, so is there a security check-in point where people come in and out?
Is there?
No.
That makes sense.
Do we have a fence?
We can fly.
But the humans shouldn't be able to.
Hold on, there might
Have
be a-
you
there
not?
might be a
The first
perimeter.
person to fly in Dragon Ball was Tien. Those
Damn
were the first
it.
people to fly.
I don't know if we count Tien as human.
So
He
we
is
should.
technically. Sorry.
There's so many Saiyans here.
Well, I do suppose we could cross-reference the security cameras, see if there's anybody on base who should not have been at the time.
True. Someone who shouldn't
Okay.
have been here.
All right, Shiro. Be more specific stuff I'm looking for. Are there cameras around the more of the perimeter of the base?
There are.
Can I see for anyone who showed up or shouldn't have been there about 10 minutes
I
before
would say
the whole
since
thing
we
went
have
down?
an exact rough time, instead of 10 minutes, I would narrow it down to like 2 or 3.
Okay, that's a good point, yeah. 2 or 3 minutes before the whole thing happened. Checking to see if there are anybody who came onto base who shouldn't be there, or stuff like that. It's, pretty much people who shouldn't be there.
All right. Since you have the exact time frame, you've done all that other stuff. I'm gonna give you advantage on the roll to check. Go.
Yo, let's go.
I have with optical analyzers, I'm stretching with that one, or mechanical mind work.
Mechanical mind.
I was gonna say, yeah, mechanical mind, considering it's not your optics that are working in play here.
I'm trying to get my +5 here, please.
I understand, but we also have to keep this in character. I can't use my culinary skills on combat.
That's a 13.
Roll again, because you have advantage.
Oh, right. That's a 13.
Okay, so which one are you gonna choose? The 13 or the 13?
I don't know, it's 13 or an 8.
Oh, you said
I'm going with the 13.
You said
No, that's what I'm
13.
saying. Like, my new roll was significantly worse. So I'm like, you know what? I'm going to keep 13.
I heard
Yeah.
13 again. So I was
No,
like,
that's what I
Are we
said,
choosing-
but I'm like,
are you choosing 13 or 13? That's why I laughed. I thought you had rolled the same number. Anyways, not the point. So, alrighty. She's not here, so I can play this as much as I want. Anyways.
Oh yeah. Tension music.
Alright, so chat, just so you know, out of character game. Fate is not like the song. It quite literally keeps her in a state of suspense. And so I like to play it as much as humanly possible. Anyways, but anyways, so you're able to see, you can't see their faces, right? But it looks like some kind of cleaning or checkup crew, right? That seems to be coming in. And while you guys were still in the chamber, they went down that alleyway, not to be seen ever again. It was a group of 5 people.
And we never saw them leave the base?
Nope. Oh, wait, hold on. You said from the outside perimeter, right?
Yeah.
Yes. So we see them come in, and then we never see them leave the base?
I put myself in the corner with this one.
What do you mean?
Oh, because I wrote about the inside things. I didn't write about the outside, cameras.
Oh.
I only wrote about them changing the inside camera.
That means they didn't change the outside cameras.
They didn't.
I mean, I as a DM could change that right now, but
Yeah.
that's why I was like,
You know what?
because that's why I said what I just said, right?
You know what I
Because I wrote down that they never get seen, and you're like, then where the hell did they go?
Okay,
Yeah.
so thought one of the people that was supposed to do it got lazy.
Yeah.
That idiot. But you know what? You see them, right?
Mm-hmm.
They seem to be. It's wrapped up. You don't at first notice anything. Like you can't actually see what they're carrying, right? But as they start to kind of fly away, it looks like something's been wrapped up. You can see a bit of the white ponytail from one side.
Which direction were they flying in?
They flew basically to the other side of the street, got into a black van, and drove off.
License plate?
East Dragon Ball, they don't have anyways. So
I'm asking the logical investigation questions. I don't know what you want from me.
The license plate
Axel's like, I am vengeance. I am an android. I am Batman.
It says
Anyways.
Need for Speed on it.
Oh wait,
So-
no, you wouldn't be Batman. You'd be Batroid. Anyways,
So, did you find anything?
Well, it does appear as though somebody flew off base after Nymph went missing.
Oh my god,
What?
that license plate! That license plate is great! TRFLH8R.
Truffle hater.
Oh my god. Well, it does appear as though somebody went flying off base right after Nymph went missing. They were carrying something that appeared to have a haircut similar to hers. They got into a van and drove off.
So what vehicle?
It was
Maybe
a black
somebody
van
came
without
stop.
license plates, apparently.
Well,
Okay,
oh, you
time to
just
go.
can't tell. You can't tell what the license plate said. It was on the other side of the street.
Zoom! Enhance!
I was about to say the same thing. I zoom and enhance. You know what? You are in Dragon Ball. I'm sure they do zoom and enhance somewhere.
Well, honestly, if this is the bus, I'm just gonna call Stalking again.
If it's a bust, I'm just gonna call Stalking again. Okay.
You know what? There's an easier way to solve this. Baba,
And what would that be?
I'll
What?
race you across the city. We'll take out every single black one of these cars we can find.
let's not destroy their property.
That does seem like a surprisingly efficient way of figuring this out.
Yeah,
So it's
but
about at this time, right?
Mhm.
That in a flash, just appearing behind you, you
Hold
hear,
on, hold
you know,
on.
the.
Hold on. If he's appearing in a flash, I want to roll to see if I can perceive them as he arrives.
You're right, guys. I can't do the sound effect for that. So every time he comes in, I'm just gonna make a. Which I think my mic may have cut out.
It completely did.
No, not my.
12, and I'm assuming I've rolled with my speed on this. So 14.
No.
Darn, I'm trying to follow him with my eyes when he does that.
He comes back and in a very serious tone he goes, I can't find Nymph anywhere around the base.
She's
Well,
not
yeah.
around the base.
We have already determined that she has been kidnapped.
Yep.
How did you do that?
Cameras.
Not all of us are capable of sensing keys. Some of us must figure out how to find people in other men.
Can't believe I didn't think about the cameras.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
out of
All
character.
around here
Out of
today.
character. Out of character. I just want to say, most secure building in the world, my ass.
No. I want something I will say really quick. This is a new area. He literally, they said that they built that place just recently for you all.
I
I'd
get
also like to
that.
point
This is
out,
completely out of character. I'm just like,
I'd
yes.
also like to point
Also,
out that she turned it on after just before handing you the pad.
True.
Because she did say it's the most secure area in the world starting now.
Yeah,
Oh
we
my God.
just turned on.
oh my god.
I was very specific, motherfucker.
I'm
But,
joking. I'm joking.
I know, but it's funny to me.
But yeah.
All we know is it's an unmarked black vehicle without tags.
And it was a Saiyan
Okay, so
and some humans.
Axel, you're an android. You can, look at the footage and make it more clear and less pixely,
Oh
right?
my god.
I've seen
I
it on
feel
those
as though
crime
that is
dramas,
an-
like CSI West City.
I feel as though that is a vast overgeneralization about what androids are capable of. However, you are correct.
However, you are correct.
So in this case, he would be technically correct?
That is correct.
Anywho.
Yep.
That was so stupid. That was so stupid.
You initiated this.
I know, but that was so stupid.
All right.
Oh.
Where were we? Oh my god, this is so out of hand.
Well, it was a Saiyan and a couple of humans.
It was one Saiyan and about 4 humans.
That's a lot less than several.
A Saiyan and a few humans. Interesting. I thought Nymph might be targeted, but I figured she'd be safe. At least here at Saya Force.
Well, it was only just now became the most safe building in the world.
Oh, right. While we're here, she's gonna float up and fix the camera location. She put it back in place.
Wait, we can float now?
I mean,
Do you not have a anti-gravity device or some similar thing, Fava?
Let me try.
Wait,
I'm just
Bob,
gonna.
Can you not fly?
I can try. I mean, I haven't been able to till now, maybe. I'm absolutely rolling this. Damn, I rolled good.
Alright, so just pour your key into your feet and feel it lift you up.
He's gonna get to slowly lift up off the ground. He's like, oh my god! I'm floating! And he slowly starts tilting.
Yeah. It'll take time to get used to flying. But that'll be the next thing we work on for you, Fava. But
Yeah.
But before that, we need to find Nymph.
Yeah. So which way did they go?
Well, if they took a vehicle, that means that they couldn't have gotten very far to start. Though they could have ditched it and then taken her anywhere. The problem that I'm seeing is that I can't sense Nymph's key anywhere.
We tried that too, and we couldn't.
Wait, I can't sense Nymph's key. They took her. Means they didn't kill her. So that means
That we
they
get
have to
rid of
have
every
one
single
the
one of these black
collars.
cars?
I do like this plane.
No. It means that they took a weapon that was designed by the Saiyans to stop the Neotuffle parasites. It's a special kind of collar. It inhibits their ability to turn into goo, for a lack of a better term. But in doing so, it puts them into sort of stasis lock. They're still conscious, but their key also isn't readable since the machine isn't working well. However, here's the caveat to that. That means they'd have to be someone who at least has direct ties to the Saiya Force.
What?
Well, when we thought that they were mostly gone, they became property of the Saiya Force and locked in a vault. So either we've had a
Okay.
break-in that no one told me about, or someone took one out.
How
But if
many
someone
people
took
have
it out-
access?
So we have a traitor on our hands.
We'll see.
Well, is there cameras located near there?
See,
Yeah.
that's the good thing. That has always been very secure.
Well, evidently not too secure.
Axel, I swear. You have a mute button.
Look,
Wait,
regardless
what'd you
of
say? Oh, no,
fighting,
I didn't hear what he said. What'd you say? Sorry.
Sprout said, I swear, Axel, do you have a mute button?
Flambe is going to reach her hands up, mess with her hair to put it into a cowboy hat style for a second. Now, I reckon y'all want to keep arguing over this, but let's actually solve this problem and get our friend back. And she'll put her hair back to normal.
Very well. Let us go ahead and see what we can do. I wanna this is gonna be annoying. Yes. Look at the foot. Let's see, oh my god, that's like a week's worth of, that's 3 days worth of footage. I'm not gonna look through all of that. Actually, wait a minute.
Hmm?
You said that it was like a cleaning crew who came on base, right?
Mm-hmm.
Can I see who they were?
Like the brand?
No, like the people who like came on base as the cleaning crew. Can I just see who they are?
In true heist movie fashion, they were all wearing hats.
Dang. Well,
They have to scan in the IDs.
Most secure building.
yeah, what Flambe just said.
Sorry, what did you say? I'm sorry. What did you say?
Isn't there like a security thing they would have to scan in?
It also wasn't the most secure building until 10 minutes ago! Anyway.
Yeah, but even for an under construction military base, you would still have to scan in ID to get into the building area.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it could be fake, but it would still give us a lead.
That is true.
Uh,
Yeah, I guess, can we go to the area where that type of stuff would be stored and see if there's any logs about it?
Sure.
See who came in and who has not left.
mm-hmm. Cross-reference the IDs used to go in the vault.
Mm-hmm.
Or better yet, see if any of those IDs are still being used now.
Okay. So, you guys said you're going towards the vault, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so you guys go towards the vault. Sprouse is there with you. He grants you guys access to the records room for the vault as you guys are going through the footage. Sprouse does sit there as he goes, there's a televised event, so that's 3 days that we gotta look through.
Also,
Lucky
by the
for
way,
us.
just real quick, someone we got a health check.
Oh,
Alright,
thanks for
good.
the
Heal
help.
cheat.
Yeah.
Sorry.
You're good. So, Sprouse looks and goes, lucky for us. Not a lot of people go into the vault in these last 3 days, probably even fewer. So here on the access logs, there's only 5 entries and exits.
Gee, 5 people. Isn't that the number that we saw?
You know what? Because he's kind of in a panic and stupid, I'm going to make him roll this. See if he notices. Oh, he does. Okay, cool. Sprouse, as he looks at it, goes, wait. That isn't possible.
What?
He's not even on the planet right now.
What?
It says Roma went through here yesterday.
What? No way! Did they take
who-
his ID?
I wouldn't
Who
put it
is
past
that?
the idiot.
I don't know who that might be.
That's my dad.
Is your father one of the kidnappers?
No, he's not even here.
Roma hasn't been on the planet for the last 2 weeks. I have him in deep space helping some... what is it? Galaxy Force. I don't know. Don't worry about it. Anyway.
So someone, in some way, took his ID number or card and used it to enter.
He pulls up the, security footage as the badge is scanned, but you can't see the person's face walking in, right?
Mhm.
However, on the walk out, of course, they're wearing a hat, but you notice as they turn, you can kind of see the face.
Zoom in, enhance.
Hans.
That's a new meme for us, isn't it? Zoom in!
Yes. Security cameras.
Flambe,
Got-
I can't zoom or enhance. I only have eyes.
Well, don't you worry, that is what you got me for.
Wait, do you have like a hole in the back of your head I can look through your eyes and see that it's zoomed in?
No, but I'm capable of doing such things.
Axel Noculars.
Axel skill issue.
Anyways, I will say you are able to kind of type in the computer, zoom and enhance it if you roll.
Oh.
Zoom. Enhance.
Yes, I need a
Mechanical
zoom-
mind again?
Sure. I need your zoom and enhance roll.
Let's see if putting the logo on it helped.
Nope.
Did not.
Natural one!
Up for the counter. One for the counter.
Oh no, it's a nat 1.
Well, I'm not surprised.
All right. Unfortunately. Oh, okay, okay. You're lucky this time.
Huh?
Nothing bad happens on your nat 1.
Whew.
Hold on. Anubis, computers can't actually zoom and enhance. There are only so many pixels. Okay? Just
Well,
saying.
actually, with the AI upscaling and stuff like that that's been going on recently for a lot
No.
of games and stuff like that, that technically falls under zoom
You're
and
not ray tracing this.
enhance.
It's guessing, right?
yeah,
It's not
that's
actually
true.
enhancing.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's actually one of my
so-
favorite SCP things. Was like the cyborg
Activate
girl.
RTX.
Shit. Can I just try and look over the shoulder of Axel, whoever was looking at it?
Mhm.
So I'm like, who is trying to impersonate my dad? Who in their right mind? But do I have permission?
Yeah.
Okay. I gotta wait for the DM to say yes.
Nat 20!
And 20!
Nat 20.
Yeah, we went to the extremes, baby!
Woo. Fava slams table. I said enhance, dang it!
Yeah. Who is
That
the
was our first Nat
MFer?
20, wasn't it?
Huh?
Is that our first
I
Nat
don't-
20?
Nope.
That was our first.
I made another nat 20 when I was fighting you because I had to roll to see if it hit.
Fava
Ah.
always making the nat 20s. What is
I-
up with this?
I don't have a Nat
Um,
20 tracker,
So
unfortunately.
Fava is the MC right now. Anyways, always coming in clutch. You actually, noticing the face, know who you're looking at.
Do
You
I?
remember it from a news article about a Saiyan poacher named Durian the Hunt-Saiyan.
Durian the Hunt-Saiyan. He says that out loud.
Sprouse. Wait, what?
It's that Durian guy who's in the news.
Durian.
That's a fruit, though. Aren't Saiyans named after vegetables?
He's a fake.
Well, I can tell you that he is a Saiyan, though I don't know where he gets his name from.
Well, I guess we know who we're looking for.
Well, that can be actually pretty helpful. It's entirely possible that we're able to get some answers if we talk to some known associates. We'll make this faster by splitting up. I'll go to West City. No, you know what? Y'all go to West City.
What?
Wouldn't they
I
still be
will
here?
head to South City.
Okay. Is this our first orders?
You know what, Scorn? You're correct. Technically, there is no such thing as vegetables, so the name still tracks. Continuing.
Ugh.
So, we're going to West City, which, if I recall correctly, is to the east of Vegeta City. Is that correct?
Oh, it's not. It's
May I make a recommendation
Is
of
this not-
naming the tiles?
I was gonna say, is
Never.
this not West City?
That's east.
Oh, okay, that makes more sense then, because I was about to be like, Flambe is gonna end up flying west. And
No.
the city is to
I
the
think-
east.
I think even I was wrong in that holder.
I see.
I pulled up a different version of the Dragon Ball map, and it says different city names. So I got a more accurate version of the map, is what I should say.
Hmm. Well,
But
during
yeah,
the
I
break,
can-
can we say we flew over?
You guys can have flown over.
Somebody roll to keep Flambe on track.
Oh, jeez.
I
If I
don't
see
know.
her flying off, I'm just gonna grab her.
Yeah,
her
we're
back in the
doing
right
we're doing this.
direction.
We're doing this bird/duck formation where we have like
Mm-hmm.
we have followed the leader type of deal.
Are you sure it's not this way?
Yes, Flambe, we are quite certain it's not in that direction.
Keep going this way.
Doesn't the sun rise in the west?
That is incorrect.
Yeah.
Which city is it in? Like, yeah, you named it. Okay.
I see. Yeah.
Well, all right. Now, who was it exactly we were supposed to be speaking to?
Did Sprouse tell us?
I think we're just supposed to look around. Investigate.
Oh no, he would have told you because he said you're needing to talk to some people that might know him in West City. Sorry guys, I'm a little bit out of it.
No
Audience,
problem.
I've been not feeling well since just right before we started streaming, and I wanted to power through it, but it's making my brain go. Anyways.
Well, then. So then who would
You want to call it for tonight? If you're not feeling good,
Nope.
Shiro.
Nope. We're continuing. So, he would have told you a name for somebody there, right? And kind of given you a generalized location. You know, we'll say this is like a, it's an underground kind of
Excuse me.
place, and the person has one of those names that it doesn't feel like a real name, right? It's like a Clockwork Purple.
What?
Clockwork Purple.
Do we just land and ask?
Well, he also gave you an area to search, to try to find like the like underground area.
Oh.
Can I roll to try and find the illegal area?
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Find this black site. You can do it. I believe in you.
All right. I'm using my optical analyzers. That's a 15.
Nice.
15
Nice,
does
nice.
good. You're able to find it with relative ease, right? Given the average power levels and all that jazz, you are able to find the areas. You head down, you find a door where the dude looks at you and goes, "How may I help you?"
We are looking for a Clockwork Purple.
What's the password?
So Shiro, question for you.
Huh?
Does he look stronger than us? Like from his power level and stuff like that?
Whoa.
No.
Okay. Can I just kick in the door? Hero is a fan of action flicks.
You kick in the door. Arrow is a fan of action flicks. It just cuts to like, oh man, this is my favorite movie.
I love Nimbus. Are you really good at? Yep, he is.
It's just, what's it called? Velocity.
Your father like just jumps in, just suddenly just the door being kicked in.
I love Keanu Reed. Anyway.
I guess we're really doing this then.
The dude like is like laying on the side of the wall. His eyes are bulging. He's like, as you guys just start to walk in.
Full base, she's walking by, just like, sorry.
Yep.
Is there honestly? Axel has zero tact. He does not understand humans. Oh, hello.
Hi.
Clockwork Purple.
She
Oh my
Clockwork Purple.
fucking god. Bruh.
I am actually just gonna like just say it very loudly in the room. Is it like a room? Like I assume it's like an underground bar or something like that.
Yeah.
He actually just gonna shout, "I am looking for a Clockwork Purple."
Well, you ain't gotta shout it. Shut up and get over here. You already ruined my door.
Okay. Walks over there.
I'm laughing because someone typed, "Ain't no way it's Twilight Sparkle."
I'd like to call out that when I first saw this, I told Shiro the exact same thing.
Oh my god.
I mean, yeah. That's where I lifted the color palette from.
Oh my god.
Look, I just said give me a bunch of random Saiyans and humans. That's all I said. I just
Uh-huh.
needed NPCs.
Uh-huh.
Actually, to be honest, I just came up with Clockwork Purple, went over here, looked, and went, oh, you're entirely purple. Let me just...
Well then.
Well,
Anyways,
are you Clockwork Purple?
that's right. What do you want?
We are looking for Fava. What was his name?
Durian.
We are looking for a Durian.
What do you want?
We want to know where Durian is.
Well, no, but if I'm gonna contact him, he typically likes to know what you want. So, what are you trying to get? Frost Demon, Namekian, what?
Oh no.
I
Someone please
want
stop Axel. Someone please stop before Axel does.
Can I get a truffle?
You mean the tuffle?
Right, that's it.
Mm.
Just gonna
That,
just
that,
just
that
gonna
one's
get
gonna be incredibly rare.
at the in front of Axel there. Just I can see his fist shaking like the Arthur meme. I'm just like, nah. I think we could afford it.
Oh, you do now.
We were quite capable. We made our way in here without the password.
Well, I see that you're strong. Money, on the other hand, I'm not too sure about.
Well, and I'm just gonna.
Quick question out of character. I need to check something.
Uh huh.
The card that I got from Spouse that I was able to use at the restaurant, does that look like as an example a prepaid Visa?
Is it a shiny gold card?
No, you can't use that. You already
No,
used
no.
that
Hold
card.
on. Yes, that's the point.
She doesn't know that.
No. She knows that.
No. I'm saying Twilight not Twilight Sparkle, no.
Twilight
Clockwork Purple
Sparkle. It
doesn't know
doesn't
that.
matter. Anyway.
And she doesn't she
She wouldn't know.
we
that.
know that. Flambe knows that. She doesn't know that.
Yeah. So would it look like that? Does it look like it would be the equivalent of a credit card?
Sure.
Alright,
Show
well,
or flambe.
I've got a card here. It's got half a million zenny on it.
500,000. Wow, you're a couple billion too short. Unfortunately.
Consider
But
it a
if
down
you can
payment,
if
then.
you can make up the money, I'll be sure to let him know.
Of course. May we still get in contact with him?
So we can get a more accurate price.
He can say he has one, but is he actually telling the truth?
I don't know if he has one. I'll make sure to contact him and let you know that someone's searching for one. Though that is going to be hard. Seeing as, well, most of them were killed.
Interesting. But I would still like to be in contact with him.
Like I said, you'll be free to come back and I'll let them know.
This seems like a very inefficient way for us to solve this problem, Flambe and Fava.
I'm starting to think so.
I'm getting hungry.
Look here, Axel. I just walk out the door.
And what exactly are you gonna do about it?
Oh, me? Well, I'm not a fighter. Look at me. I'm just a pretty woman with a pretty face. Them, on the other hand, she points to these, like, big, buff, dudes, goes, they might have something to say, and while they may not beat you, they will have the perfect amount of time for me to walk out the door.
I'm gonna immediately grapple her.
Good luck with that one.
Unless
I got a better plan.
Axel wants to beat me to it.
I mean, go ahead. You're closer.
Pava, I have a plan.
What?
As soon as she tries to leave, turn to Umami.
Oh. How about you do that to all the guards? I mean,
I don't
you're
know
gonna do
how
it to
to
anyone.
reach to them. You know what?
You can do it to
Fair.
anybody.
Fair. As soon as she shows off the bodyguards, what you're saying, those look like decent hunks of meat, and boop.
What, stamina saves?
Yep.
What do I gotta beat?
Let me check the card. Oh no, transforming is will save.
Yeah.
I don't know. I never was able to figure out the save calculations.
It would be 10 plus your aptitude plus your step.
So 11 then.
11.
Yeah, because both my stamina and will are -1. There's the music.
Anywho.
So yeah, they both need to beat an 11.
Okay. She makes it. And they fail. So the big guards get turned
How
into...
close are they? Would you say within 10 feet?
You?
Yeah, within 10 feet?
Medium-sized bar. They're within 10 to 15, I'd say.
Alright, so as soon as they turn to Mommy, she just holds up her hands and they go flying into her hands. Oh, you mean these guards?
No, I'm giving her the donut.
What does she got to make on the donut?
Just double check. What is the save for it? The formula?
It is the...
10 plus aptitude plus stat.
Yeah, 10
So
plus
for you,
aptitude
since
plus
it's a
stat.
key, it would be your key stat.
She gotta be a 15.
She fails.
Good. She's now just restrained there.
I'm gonna
Donut,
put
she
the-
falls on the ground, heaving. Damn.
I'm gonna put the 2 skewers on a plate on the bar area. They'll be fine in about an hour.
So you're gonna call him.
If not,
If you get
we
out of
can
my
call someone
bar
else.
and don't come back, I'll tell you where he is. How's that?
Tilt my head to the rest of the party. That sound good?
Seems perfectly reasonable to me. Oh, jeez.
Flambe does
You
not
did try to-
answer.
I try
Does
to
not.
avoid force. Alright. Where is he?
Mind you, I don't know exactly where he is, but he's somewhere in the northern mountain range.
I'm sure you could be a little bit more specific than that.
Closer to East City, maybe? Look, I've never been there. He just keeps talking about that mountain range. Mentioned to that he's always flying off in that direction, and, well, Durian has to be somewhere around there. I'm a smart lady. I know when I've been beat. I also know when I can make a deal. Wouldn't it be better to have someone like me in your back pocket?
What are you doing, Flambe?
She's gonna reach in and take her phone.
It's probably locked.
Oh, that's not the point.
Oh.
So, how about this? You give us all the details we want, and I won't turn this over to the Seiya Force. This is your phone. It's got everything you could possibly want to keep on it. Just think about all the information they'll be able to pull out of this. Phone records, messages, emails, contact lists.
What do you want?
Tell you what. You owe us a favor on top of this, and if we come calling, you'll give us a hand, no questions asked.
Fine.
Oh, and don't call him and let him know that we're on our way. And she'll put the phone down on the table next to the plate with the skewers.
Yeah, are they gonna unfood or?
Yeah, they've got about 55 minutes.
Well, we should get going then.
Alright, I guess I'll unleash the donut.
Break it. She's free. She kind of rolls, looking around all the other men. As you guys are walking out and leave, you can hear as she goes, "So you idiots just fucking stood there, huh? Right?" And then can't hear anymore.
As we're heading up the stairway to get out, Flambe's just gonna stick her head back in with one hand and just give like a toodles wave.
Toodles. I tried to avoid using force.
Well, we didn't use force.
She was making it extremely inefficient for us to retrieve retrieve Nymph.
To
So
be
I
fair,
We almost had a retriever.
Axel was very right, but we used our words as weapons.
Well, technically, I do believe you use what is called blackmail.
So,
We used our
Do-
words as weapons.
do we report all of this to Sprouse about this trafficking operation?
If he sent us here to find her, he probably already knows.
Well, let's go ahead and hurry over to where she said he might be.
Alright, so
I'm
that's
assuming
all
we don't have a communicator with Sprouse or anything.
You guys have phones.
That is true. I obviously have my uncle's number. Fine, I'll call up Sprouse.
You call. It rings a couple of times and then goes to voicemail.
Damn it. Fine, I'll leave voicemail that the guy is up in the northern mountain ranges. And, we definitely got our information. And they're trying to sell different species. So make that of what he will. Boop.
So are you guys heading over to that area now?
Yep.
All right. As you start to get into that area, you can see explosions, right? Beam clashes, things are happening. As you watch Sprouse get knocked into a mountain, standing in that area is an Ozaru. And that's where we're going to end the session.
No!
I think that's where we gotta be.
Oh no.
That is impressive. Oh no. Alright, everybody. Well, thank you so very much for joining for this episode of Dragon Ball NXT. We'll be back next week where we have to go fight a giant monkey boy. But with that being said, if you've enjoyed our content, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, ring the notification bell so you don't miss an upload every single time we release. New episodes for this should be coming out every Thursday. Unless, something drastic happens to me and I'm feeling incredibly under the weather, in which case, hopefully somebody else can step up and give us a hand. But, if you do enjoy the content and want to support us further, you can always check out our Patreon, where we're currently sitting at $125 from you guys per month, which is helping a ton, because it gets art assets, music, these amazing overlays, stingers, all of that jazz is paid for and supported by you. One of the next big things that we do want to do is we want to get Minty here a new microphone and a mic arm, so that she has a better quality mic to work with. So we do appreciate any and all support that you give. Even $1 a month does help go a long way, so we super appreciate it. With that being said, we are going to wrap up for the night. Thank you so very much for watching, and we'll catch you all in the next one. We love you. Bye.
Thank you guys. Bye-bye.
Bye.
See you next week. Bye.
What does fate have in store for our intrepid heroes now? Be sure to follow the channel so you don't miss the next exciting episode of Dragon Ball NXT.